At the Humor and Harmony Festival, there was a pop-up booth with doctors prescribing medical marijuana. What's more, if you got a prescription, you could get it filled at a pop-up pharmacy, also on site at the festival. And all of this, by the way, was legal. I talked with the owner of that pharmacy, who is also a grower, to learn more about the medical marijuana industry and the regulations around it.
Here to some of the strictest rules in Louisiana, in the United States.
John Davis is the president of Good Day Farm Louisiana, which is one of the 2 licensed companies in the state allowed to grow marijuana plants and make medical marijuana products. Good Day Farm also operates this pharmacy directly across from LSU Health Shreveport. Davis opened his doors to KTBS and gave us a tour of his 225,000 square foot manufacturing operation based in Ruston.
What is made in the medical marijuana program is 100% natural, grown in Louisiana, manufactured in Louisiana, and tested in Louisiana, and then it is inspected by Louisiana Department of Health.
Before we were allowed past the lobby, we had to suit up from head to toe.
Usually when we put on protective gear, it's about protecting us from something. But here we wear this gear to actually protect the plants.
This facility is spotless. It is a vast, science-driven operation with a highly trained staff. Every plant is tagged and color-coded, with each color representing a link to what they call a mom. The mother plants ensure genetic consistency and enable tracking.
There needs to be a recall, which there's never been. We would know exactly where those plants or those products came from, how to isolate them to figure out and do our forensics.
The lighting is adjusted to mimic normal day and night. The plants are weighed to see if they need more water. And since there are too many plants to talk to, the plants are entertained with music.
Do they like the music?
They do. The plants love the music, actually.
When medical marijuana was first legalized, it was highly limited as a treatment for only a few conditions. Now it is used to treat a variety of problems, from pain to insomnia.
One of the biggest areas that we do see people find relief, but again, not making a medical claim, is in the area of cancer. So when a cancer patient is undergoing chemo, they're feeling nauseous. Well, this is an anti-nausea medication.
We also visited Good Day Farm's pharmacy, which was loaded with products and people waiting to fill prescriptions. It is this pharmacy that set up a pop-up booth at the Humor and Harmony Festival. State Senator Thomas Presley says he has seen complaints on social media and heard from constituents.
What I'm concerned about, though, is, having these type of events like we had a few weeks ago, where you have pop-up opportunities for medical marijuana to be sold in a very relaxed atmosphere.
Davis says he isn't sure if he will do this again because it was logistically difficult, but he defends his decision to be at the festival.
So I respect the concerns, because we're concerned. That's why we have guardrails. That's why we're regulated. That's why we follow rules. That's why we had security. That's why we had a doctor. That's why we were in a licensed facility that was within the barricade, so it was near the sheriff's deputies. We had our own security. The facility had its own security. So we weren't doing this willy-nilly.
While this was the first festival for Good Day Farm, they are not the first pharmacy in the state to pop up at a festival. There are some people who looked at that situation and said, that seems like an odd place to be practicing medicine. What would you say to them?
I would say first, a patient needs to talk to an authorized clinician about their medical history. Figure out what is the condition that they're trying to address, and is this appropriate between the doctor and the patient relationship. They are to decide if that is appropriate for that patient. And then who is it for you or me to interfere in their doctor-patient relationship? That would be my answer.
For KTBS 3 News, I'm Johnette Magner. Davis says that Louisiana is not considered a mature state when it comes to using medical marijuana. He estimates that less than 1% of Louisianians use it compared to mature states where about 3% of the population has a prescription.